Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, Teemstir. Today we're going to have a thrift haul. I went to the BINS and I live in San Diego, went to the BINS in Los Angeles. We do have a BINS here. I don't love the one here. I love the one there, which is probably a good thing because it's farther away. I just had a really fun day and I'm going to show you some of the things, mostly I think right now in this video, all soft goods. At this particular BINS, I've been to a number of them in California, a few other places. And at this one, soft goods were $1.89 a pound and hard goods was 79 cents a pound. Nothing, a few of them, have separate prices for books and different things like that, but nothing, just those two prices. So, let me go through some of it. A few clothes, and then a lot of like really weird clothes and odd things, fabric, all kinds of stuff. This I really loved. First I couldn't figure out what it was. It says Sanuk. And I love Sanuks. They're a brand of shoe that you can slip in, like a beach shoe. But this is like a beach cover-up. It's like, a towel, terry material, just big and square with a hood. So I always, especially, maybe more so at the BINS than the regular Goodwill. But I guess in both places. I just always wonder, like, what's the story behind that? Like, because obviously this is relatively new, in good shape. People just, they're like, oh, I don't want it anymore, or I don't know what happens. Maybe they leave it at somebody else's house and they throw it away. I don't know, or donate it. As you can see, I'm wearing a hat that I got at the BINS. It's from Old Navy. It says large, extra large. It's probably a woman's hat, but it has no gender. I'm sure it's supposed to be like a sun hat, but it just feels very like hillbilly, Jethro Bodine kind of look. So I kind of like it. And my New Year's resolution last year was to wear more hats. This year I've yet to make one. So that says a lot about this year. This is just a piece of fabric. It is from, this one, I do have another one from Pottery Barn. This is from Mac Studio Home. I didn't, I love anything with paisley or paisley type fabrics. It's just a panel. There's no rod pocket or anything, so I'm not really sure what it was. I have a tendency to buy these things. I know I have been trying, I probably will use this if it's long enough in the shed where I do my videos. My goal was to have different backdrops, so we'll see. This might be a good, a good color, neutral sort of, but still with a pattern. Lots of pillows there, I felt. I love these pillows. This one has to be shaved a little. But I just, pull out the pillow and sides because I have my own pillows and makes it a little lighter, but I love that. I have some like this, that embroidery, whatever you want to call that. This is just one of those drawstring bags, but I kind of like this picture. It shows Michael Jordan back in the day. He's got hair, so I thought that was kind of neat. This I thought was something else. I always buy rooster things because I have roosters in my kitchen from my mom and stuff. But it looks like, I don't know, I'll use something with it, but it looks like somebody took like a bunch of placemats or something and kind of sewed it all together. The problem I have in the BINS is that I see things and they're so cheap and I'm just kind of throwing, and you have their card and it's kind of crazy. But I buy a lot of things just for the color, or because most of my art that I create is of a sustainable type, or it's made out of junk basically, or things I have. So I also resell, of course, on Poshmark and Mercari. A few things on Depop, or I have sold a few things on Grailed, but mostly Poshmark. So, you know, I'm thrifting for that reason. I'm thrifting for myself, and then I'm thrifting for, like, you know, creating art. So, like, these are perfect examples of just something I bought because of the art of it or the color. Just these, a weird woman's dress, or yeah, I guess that's a, you know, I just like the color of it. I don't know what I'll do with it. Maybe nothing. There's another one in here similar to this I like better. This one is sort of, now I see in the light, it's a little yellowed. But, you know, $1.89 a pound. This is probably what? Oh, I have a scale right here. Because I was just curious on some of the things that, this is probably, I'm guessing, 4 ounces. Yeah, 3.7 ounces. So it's not even $1. It's like 75 cents. This is, I love this graphic. It's 2XL. It's a great t-shirt, except it's got a few flaws at the bottom. But I still love the graphic. Again, oh. Again, like I said, the price is so cheap, so you're kind of like, well, maybe I could do something with that. Maybe I can give that to my son. Maybe I could wear that. This is just another fabric with elephants on. Again, I just bought that for the color. I do try to check, you know, if there's any weird stains or anything, of course. Lots of, like I said, lots of pillow covers. I thought this was a great piece of fabric. I like this size pillow, so maybe we'll do something with that. This is beautiful, but I just washed a couple of these things that are on top here, and maybe because it, you know, I should have put it on gentle. It seemed like there was some holes there, you know, that came through. But otherwise I didn't really see any stains, but you know what, I'll still use it because it's really beautiful, and it's, I call it embroidery, which I love. So, I mean, I'll use it on my table. I could totally, I ran into this lady at a thrift store a few weeks back, and she was a tablecloth collector. And she was all in the tablecloth aisle and just, you know, buying lots of tablecloths. So I was like, you know, that would be a cool thing to thrift or to, excuse me, to sell, because, you know, they're easy to photograph, easy to iron. These are 511 Tactical Series pants. I'm sure you've seen that brand. They're super heavy. I don't know what makes them so heavy. They have all this double padding. I kind of bought them for my son in mind because he likes this type of things. The size is really weird. 39.5-43. Maybe because it's, no? Oh, well, maybe because it's, oh, there's some sort of elastic in here. Maybe that you can extend them through those sizes. Yeah, that's it, see? And I don't know, there's like secret pockets and different things. They're in really good condition, and I don't know if that brand sells well. I just see that brand a lot, 5.11. So I see that around, but I'll see. I haven't done any comps or anything. I was just interested in them. It would fit me, but I'm kind of not that style. This is a dress I really liked just because I love this fabric. It looks like somebody sewed it. I washed it and didn't do a very good job washing it, or it needs to be ironed. But maybe I'd make a pillow out of it or use the fabric for something. Just liked it. I like this one. This one is actually like a caftan daishiki. Is that how you pronounce it? And it, you know, when it was sewed by somebody, it's especially fashioned by Isabel Hall. So it's just also real square. Again, I just love the fabric and the colors. You know, I would probably use this as a tablecloth maybe. But totally cool, that African print. As you can see the pile of stuff here. This is a XSL Cherokee brand shirt. Pretty good condition, you know, real basic Hawaiian shirt. I have a shirt just like this. I think I have a red and white one, but I know I have a black and white one. Cherokee's not a great brand, but I think we all buy it. If you've been to the bins, we've all bought things there. You're like, well, if you're buying stuff, all these clothes are under $1. So if I sell them for 10, like I normally don't buy t-shirts. This did have a tag on it. It said Kmart, but it says Hershey's Chocolate World. But you know, so it's brand new. I took the tag off because I think I don't know, I think it was only $5.99 or something there. So this is a flannel shirt. It's Rusty is the brand, XL, 100% cotton. That's kind of like a surf brand, I would say. Rusty is snowboard. I don't know, something in that area. So that is a popular brand, and it's in good shape. This I really, really love for myself. As you can see, it's sort of polar fleece lined. It says it's made in Nepal, but it's a long sort of jacket with a zipper and a hood. So all those things I love. I love this just, you know, black and white, whatever this fabric is. You see a lot of those. Well, in Nepal, I'm thinking Guatemala, a lot of these weaving type fabrics. I have to kind of take a shaver to it, but I like it. So, and it looks like it would be really warm and long, so I mean, I would like it. These also have pillows in, which I tore out. I mean, at first when you're at the bins and like you just see stuff and it's just breaking, and then you'll see something there of like this completely fragile glass, and it's like it hasn't broken. You're like, how did that survive? But at first it's kind of like, well, I think the next stop after the bins is the landfill, so it's almost like, well, what does it matter? So, like I said, I just took the pillows out. The zippers are in good shape. These are Pottery Barn. I always love this pattern with flowers and stuff. I don't know. Red I love, so there's 2 of those. This fabric, I just saw just a couple of scraps of fabric. I have some porch cushions made in this fabric, so that's why I bought that. And let me do that. I love Annie. I don't even know what this is called. I just always love it. It's just a big square. Well, of course, I love patchwork. It's in really, really good shape. Sometimes there is a little tear here, I noticed, but otherwise, look. Yeah. So all this jeweled stuff with the little mirrors, and I just love that. I don't know if there's a name for it. Maybe I need to do some research on that. But anything in patchwork and brightly colored, you know, I'm all over it. It is mine. Somehow I bought all kinds of this. And I think it's just yarn people knit with, right? Or a scarf, I don't know. I just really liked it, thought I would make something out of it. This, again, you buy things at the bins that you wouldn't buy anywhere else. This is a ladies 2X. It's Draper and Damon, which is, I don't even know if it's a store. It was, well, I was going to say was, because I don't know, it might be out of business. Very high-end ladies store, you know, fancy ladies store. But look at all that jeweled work. And I now know that I know I am a ladies 2X, if I had to figure out what because it does fit me really good, except the sleeves are about 3-4 inches too short. I don't think I'd ever wear it, but I was just like, what could I do out of that? It was just, you know, the dreariness of the bins, and then this is just shining. And I was like, I gotta be able to do something with that. A few things, you know, very rare. A few things must come from the stores, or maybe on different days they have different things. This one was in the store for $3.99. It's just again, I was attracted to the color. You know, the beautiful button, just a little fold over pocket pouch thing. Same with this, just a little pouch. I've bought a couple of these lately. These like overwrought, overdone tie back things, but I've been using them, so that's cool. This again, I just bought it because of the colors. Look at that little flower. You know, and I'm sure this is handmade. This is that mirrored thing again. Oh wow, this is a skirt or a dress or something like that. Yes, look, a topless, or what do they call that? Not topless, strapless. But you know, I would tuck this in and I would put that as a tablecloth on a table. You know, or do something with it. But look at all that beautiful, 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 beautiful. Oh, I love that. I like things that are handmade. You know, I appreciate that from an artist. Cute little bunny, getting ready for, it looks brand new. Another little purse, says from Thailand. Here's just another swatch or thing of fabric with some, you know, Hindu, where are the ladies? Oh, I guess they're gods. So that's cool. Really cool fabrics. This was sort of like a piece of artwork that looks like somebody painted. It was falling off of a frame, so I just ripped it off the rest of the frame. Thought maybe I could do something with it. You know, it's like a lady's face. You know, I thought it was neat. Maybe I'll probably wash it, or I don't know what I'll do with it. A few of these things are cold because I had them. Some things I'll wash because it's from the bins, and you're like, and then these things I felt like, you know, they were either fine washables or the washing really wouldn't help. So I put them in a bag and I put them in the freezer for a few days. I have a big freezer in my garage, right behind there actually. And so there is room, because if there is anything, I don't know. Never really seen it. Yes, I think because things are moving so fast at the bins, I've never really seen, I don't know, any sort of bugs or any sort of thing. But you know, obviously there could be that in there. So I feel like a freezer kind of takes care of that. A cute little, you know, backpack. Again, I like that fabric. This I'm in the process of doing an art project, so I needed some, whatever this is called. Is this tulle? Whatever this is called. Probably will show you that at some point. This is I don't know if this is maybe this is gold lame. I don't really know. I don't know my fabrics that well. I like fabric, but I thought that could be, you know, used in some sort of seasonal display of some sort. You know, angel wings. This was beautiful. This had tags on it. Maker of pretty things. How could I not buy that? Even though I never use these little bags like this, especially that size. I sort of all of a sudden have a collection of these, which I definitely will sell because I don't use them. And they are these beautiful, look at these beautiful vintage, gorgeous aprons. I have 2 of them previously, and I think I don't know, I thought I bought 1 or 2 of them, but you know, I don't know, with like my mom, she would have these beautiful aprons, and then of course she would never wear them, and then, you know, then you're not around, and then they're in perfect condition. More of this, sort of like, maybe I'll do something with it. I don't know, quite sure. More of this. I was like, oh, crafts, I could probably do something with that. This is one of those, you know, weavings. I would just call it Guatemalan, but it's probably a specific thing other than that. Somehow I just lumped that all together, which I probably shouldn't. This I really, really loved. And it's just a really long thing. I know I've seen this on different things. I guess I feel I've seen it on like valances and curtains and stuff. So I don't know what people do with this. I assume they sew it onto the edge of something. But I had to buy that. Same with this ribbon. Had to buy that. You know, everybody's going to that Van Gogh immersive exhibit. There's one here in San Diego. And here was a cushion from it. And I was like, hey. And this I always think too, it's like, okay, so you went to the exhibit, bought the cushion. I'm sure it's like super expensive. They came home and be like, oh, I don't want it. Let me donate it to Goodwill. It's just funny to me. Here's another one of those aprons. Look at how beautiful this is. I mean, the colors alone, right? This is a real, this you could wear painting. And it's got some name. I'm a Kongju, Kongjui. I'm not sure what that is. That's what's great about thrifting, because you learn things. Another one of those. And then this is all this fabric, but it's that shiny fabric. And I know it's super expensive, but I know there's a name for this type of fabric. But there's a whole bunch of it on this roll, and she was like, I think she felt sorry for me that I didn't, the lady at the register, that I didn't take the card. I debated taking the cardboard, you know, tube out, but then I was like, well, it's all nicely wrapped up. I don't want to do that. So she gave it to me for 79 cents. So, I don't know. I'm kind of interested. How much do you think it weighs? Let's see how much it weighs. Only 3 pounds, 1 ounce. So times 79 cents, so it's $3. I didn't check how many yards, but I don't know. At first it was like, well, do I like it? Is it weird? I do like the dark background. I especially like the shininess. I was thinking, you know, was it last year? These last 2 years kind of blend together. Either last year or the year before, I had bought some fabric, which I showed you those. I had bought some, there was some remnants here that I bought that matched it, kind of that multicolored floral thing. I had bought some fabric 1 or 2 years ago, and I made porch cushions for my back porch. And so that was my first thought with this. But you know, I don't know. We'll see what happens. So, a lot of stuff. It was so much fun. You know, I do have to do a better job of editing. I do eventually use everything. Either, like I said, some of this stuff I will sell. Some of this stuff I will use in different art projects. Some of this stuff I'll use just for myself and my, you know, crazy maxi house. You know, opposite of minimalism. Maximalism. Yes. And so I kind of use it all. I don't know. I'm just interested in it. And, you know, I guess I'm better at editing a little bit when things are more expensive. I don't like to pay a lot of money. I like a good bargain. So when things are super reasonable, then it's like, ooh, okay. So I'm learning that. And, you know, I'm learning to check out things better, you know. So anyways, it's all a process. It's all a journey. Know there's more out there. I believe more is more, because less is a bore. Thank you for watching my channel and letting me ramble on about all these things I got at the bins. I enjoy you so much. I hope you get a laugh or two from me. And we will talk soon. Follow or subscribe, ring the bell, all those type of things. Teemstir. Thank you. Take care. Bye.